So first off, I want to apologize for the audio quality. It's probably going to sound really bad right now, but I had to record this video and there was no time to. It was not that Anthony Davis got traded or anything with him happening, but of course that Kristaps Porzingis of the New York Knicks has just been traded to the Dallas Mavericks. And when we think about Kristaps Porzingis being traded, that's a really big deal because we know that Kristaps Porzingis was injured and he was coming back this season, wondering what the plan was for the New York Knicks going further along. I mean, obviously, Enes Kanter was not going to be an option on that team. But I think this trade is crazy. And let's go over the trade really quick. Of course, like I said, from Adrian Wojnarowski, Wojbomb. This trade includes Kristaps Porzingis, Courtney Lee, and Tim Hardaway Jr. for Wesley Matthews, Dennis Smith Jr., and DeAndre Jordan. And when we look at that trade as a whole, this is a big W for the Dallas Mavericks because getting a guy in Kristaps Porzingis, his talent and the skill level, they are trying to form the next international superstar team since the San Antonio Spurs in their own state. I think that this is absolutely crazy that they were able to get Kristaps Porzingis for that trade. What I don't get about it though is from the New York side because you have a player in Kristaps Porzingis who is supposed to be your 1A or at least 1B if you're going to get Zion or Cam or RJ Barrett, whoever you're trying to get in this draft. That was going to be your team. And you didn't have to get rid of Kristaps Porzingis because he wasn't even going to play this season. But instead, you said, you know what? We're going to take our chances. We're just going to have RJ Barrett and do whatever, or Kristaps, or sorry, not Kristaps, but RJ Cam or Zion, and we're going to be fine with it. It's just so dumb to me that the New York Knicks organization is even being allowed to be ran like this. This is why I think a lot of teams and a lot of players are upset with how some of the organizations are ran because when you run it like the way that the Knicks do, you upset a lot of players and no one wants to go play in New York right now. New York used to be called the Mecca of basketball. That's where a lot of people wanted to go play basketball. But instead, right now, what we're getting is guys that don't give a crap about New York. The best New York basketball team right now is the Nets. And that might even be a stretch. I like in the NBA, that is professionally. But what I don't get about this whole thing is from the Knicks' perspective because right now the Dallas Mavericks are getting the biggest W because I think this is an all-time finesse trade. I mean, the Knicks are getting back who? Wesley Matthews, Dennis Smith Jr., DeAndre Jordan. Dennis Smith Jr. is, he's going to be a great player, but I don't think he's going to be as good as everyone thinks he is. He obviously was regressing and did not fit along with the Dallas Mavericks organization and also the head coach, Rick Carlisle. And is the reason why that I think he wanted to get out of there as soon as he could. But the other players that they included in this trade, DeAndre Jordan, he's an old center. I don't think he's going to fit and do very well for the New York Knicks. And even guys like Wesley Matthews, they're overpaid. What I don't get about this whole thing, like I said, is the management. I think management from the Knicks is very poor, and I'm going to be curious to see what they're going to do in order to ensure that they're going to want players to come. The team that I have to talk about, of course, is the Dallas Mavericks. Like, that to me is going to be a crazy team, especially with Luca Doncic being the forefront of that team, along with a guy in Kristaps Porzingis. If they were able to get a decently good pick, I mean they're probably not going to keep it because they're not going to be top 5. But who else could you bring into Dallas? Because when you have those two guys, you can bring in one more max player. I don't know what the contract and all that stuff's looking like, but I think you're going to have a pretty good team coming in the future. And I just think that the Dallas Mavericks right now and Mark Cuban are trying to plot their future in order to ensure that they're going to get a lot of great international players. And whoever the next international guy is, I think the Dallas Mavericks are going to go for because they want that international market. They want to build around that because they know how special Luka Doncic can be and also how good of a player Kristaps Porzingis is. And I just want to ask you guys the simple question. What do you guys think of this whole trade rumor that went about? Or not rumor, it's fact. What do you guys think of it? I mean, do you guys think that Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a great fit in Dallas? And also, what do you guys think of the Knicks making this trade? Do you guys think that they're the dumbest franchise in NBA history, or do you guys think that this was a smart move for both teams? I'd love to know your guys' comments and opinions down below. But anyway, guys, this is, of course, going to be a short video here on The Charge, giving the latest NBA news and rumors and also basketball opinions. Like I said, guys, I'm sorry that the audio quality is really bad, but I'm not in studio right now, and it's going to take me until probably 10 o'clock tonight is when I'm going to be back. So I wanted to put this video out. Anyway, guys, we'll catch you on the next video. Remember, tell me what you guys think of this Kristaps Porzingis trade. It's absolutely crazy. Anyway, guys, peace.